Welcome back to Spotlight TV, coming to you live from the Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre at the Malaysian International Retail and Franchise Exhibition here. Spotlight TV brings to you again today another session of Franchise Chat, and today with us this morning is a very special speaker, and we have brought to you Mr. Sri Ganesh K. Balasubramaniam. He is the Deputy General Manager for Sugar Bun West Malaysia Operations. Welcome, Mr. Sri.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for making time for Franchise Chat here this morning.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Right. Now, we know that Sugar Bun is actually, for our viewers out there who might not all of them be familiar, it is actually a homegrown product based in Kuching, Sarawak. It is also the first QSR fast food in Borneo, it seems?
Yes.
Mr. Sri, how many total outlets does Sugar Bun has?
Okay, currently globally we have 90 outlets. We have 10 outlets in overseas and 80 outlets in Malaysia, where we will say that in Sabah and Sarawak I have around 75 outlets, and in West Malaysia we have 5.
Right, you have 10 outlets overseas.
Overseas.
Where overseas can we find Sugar Bun?
We are actually in Brunei. We got 7 in Brunei, 2 in Bangladesh, and 1 in Australia, Melbourne.
So, Aussie folks out there, if you wish to eat Sugar Bun and you rindu Sugar Bun, go ahead. We have 1 outlet in Melbourne. Okay, now, Mr. Sri, being established the brand itself, Sugar Bun, from the year 1979, that's a very long time.
Yeah.
So how did Sugar Bun manage to grow and evolve? Could you perhaps share with our viewers a little bit on the history of Sugar Bun?
Yeah. Sugar Bun has been established since 1979, as what we have mentioned.
Right.
Okay, we just celebrated our 40th anniversary.
Right.
August, in June. We just celebrated 40th anniversary. We started our first outlet in Kenyalang Park back in 1979 with very typical QSR menu, Western menu. And then we saw the response was great, because back then there was no fast food. There's no Western QSR fast food in land of Borneo, or I'll say in Kuching itself.
Yeah.
So that response or that feedback was so great that made the founder to expand, to open up more outlets in Kuching, Sarawak.
Right.
So we opened up a full-fledged QSR outlet in Riverside Plaza.
Right.
That was one of the first mall, was in Kuching, I think.
Right,
back then.
correct, yes.
And from there we expanded to many other states in Sarawak, and we opened up kind of like every month there's 1 outlet been opening during that time. And it was so great that people accepted the whole fast food concept in Sarawak, and it was first Western fast food which was in Sarawak during that time.
Now, I know Sugar Bun very well because Mr. Sri, I'm a local myself from Sarawak, so I was really growing up with Sugar Bun being the only fried chicken that I know. So, what is Sugar Bun's signature dish, and what is the concept of food that Sugar Bun emphasizes?
Okay, the most hero product we'll say in Sugar Bun is the roasted chicken, our roasted chicken. And in year 2000, we did come out with 2-in-1 menu where we have include Asian cuisine, because in Sarawak there are a lot of rice eaters. That is our staple, even in Malaysia.
Correct, yes.
So we wanted to have something localized and also westernized. So we have these Asian products, and also we had this roasted chicken in. When the Asian product was introduced into the menu, chicken mushroom and eco tilapia fish was also a popular dish. So it's kind of, we try to cater for all ages, all cultures and all religion. So when anyone walks into Sugar Bun, they have food for their category. So that is our emphasis on our menu creation.
Right. And you mentioned just now about roasted chicken.
Yeah.
So, how is this roasted chicken different from all the other fried chickens out there?
Okay, as I mentioned, our hero product is roasted chicken. The specialty of roasted chicken is that the taste of the secret ingredients that we use to marinate and we use to season, it is still and to the deep flesh of the chicken. It's not only on the skin.
So it's infused into the chicken.
Yeah, infused to it. You know, it's the process of marination and process of cooking. And we use 100% fresh chicken, no frozen chicken at all.
No frozen chicken.
Yeah.
So you get your stocks of fresh chicken
Supplies
every day?
daily, yes.
Right. So this is how you keep your chicken fresh all the time?
Fresh all the time. And we make sure that everything is cooked freshly upon orders.
Right. So now we were informed that Sugar Bun is planning to come up with a new package. Could you perhaps elaborate, Mr. Sri, on what this new package?
Okay, initially we had only one package, that is what we call macro package, that is Sugar Bun traditional itself. And that cost of setting up for Sugar Bun traditional, you need at least 2,000 square feet of shop lot or space. At the same time, the total investment will cost you around 800,000 to 1 million.
Wow, that's big.
So lately we came out with more affordable package for young entrepreneurs or interested entrepreneurs who have only limited cash value. So we came out with this micro package, which is called Roasted by Sugar Bun. And this investment starts from 270,000 up to 500,000.
Oh, that is pretty affordable
compared to and depends
package.
if let's say that kiosk is you're only taking kitchen and grab and go concept, it's around 270,000. If you are taking a kiosk with extended dining seating, it will cost you around maybe 400 to 500,000.
Right.
And we are also targeting a lot of Bumiputra young entrepreneurs to be involved or to be engaged into this business. So we will, that's the reason why we are working closely with PNS to actually bring up this category of people.
Right. And speaking of which, Sugar Bun is also actually one of Perbadanan Nasional's franchisor.
Yeah.
So what? Having said that, it's interesting that you were mentioning also one of your target market is actually to look for to attract the younger entrepreneurs out there. So this is one of the PNS work as well, work in progress, to encourage and create more awareness among the young entrepreneurs, young graduates to consider taking up entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So what are Sugar Bun's planning for the future then, Mr. Sri?
Okay, we are really marketing aggressively on the kiosk model, the micro model, and we are targeting more to West Malaysia market and Sabah market. And in West Malaysia, we are looking at the southern region and northern region. We are not really focusing on the central, as real estate properties are going very expensive, and also it's very competitive. So I think there are better opportunities out there in southern and also in northern. And we feel that we need to have our presence in southern and northern. At the same time, we are looking into Sabah region, as Sabah is now actually developing and a lot of tourists are coming in and all these things. So our opportunities are there to get more entrepreneurs in Sabah, young entrepreneurs, to be involved into these projects.
Right, and so it makes sense why you have a micro package that you recently introduced, so that you do attract the young entrepreneurs in. That's a great future planning that we can see. So for Sugar Bun, for those who are interested, any of our viewers out there who are perhaps interested to find out more about this micro package product, who can they get in touch with, or who can they contact with? Okay.
If for instant, for immediate feedback, I think you can always come here in KLCC. We are having our MIRF exhibition. And in otherwise, you can always surf our website www.sugarbun.com, or you can contact me directly at 019-319-3303. I repeat again, 019-319-3303.
319-3303. That's a 019 number to those of you interested. Or simply, I know young entrepreneurs means that they're very techie savvy. Simply surf Sugar Bun's web to get more information on the current new package that they have on offer. Right, it was a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Sri. Thank you for spending time with us. So viewers out there, if you are around Kuala Lumpur area today and tomorrow, do come down at Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre Hall 5, where you can come over and speak to Mr. Sri should you like to find out a bit more about the packages available here at the Malaysian International Retail and Franchise Exhibition 2019. So we hope to see you down here. Thank you again once again, Mr. Sri.
Thank you so much,
and thank you
Ivy.
to our viewers.
Yeah.